Taurus is one of the most peace-loving and calm signs of the zodiac. But this does not mean they cannot become enraged. At first meeting, they may seem like aggressive and strong-willed individuals, but underneath they are warm-hearted people. Of course, they have their shortcomings, like everyone else, but they are also gentle, romantic, and patient. However, Taurines also have a certain level of patience. So if you encounter a Taurus in your life, it's best to think twice before saying these 15 phrases. First, you're too annoying. Taurines love to shower their loved ones with affection, and they can easily go overboard with this behavior, putting pressure on their partners. Telling a Taurus that you need personal space is not easy, as their love is immeasurable, and any attempts to distance themselves from them will not be well received. You're too jealous. Taurines can be possessive of the people they care about, and any attempts to encroach on their property or the person they have their eye on will instantly trigger aggression. What is this mess? Some Taurines do not pay much attention to clutter, and they can always find their way through their stacks of belongings. Pointing out this trait to them is not a good idea, as they don't mind hoarding things for emergencies. You want too much. Taurines love to indulge in the finer things in life and spend a considerable amount of money on them. These pleasures are very important to them, so blaming them for this will only end badly. You're too stubborn. Stubbornness is a well-known characteristic of this sign. However, constantly pointing out this trait will only make things worse, so it's better to find more subtle approaches. You are lazy. Taurines are not lazy per se, but they are selective in their efforts. For the sake of an important goal, they can move mountains, but for everything else, they won't even lift a finger. Calling them lazy will definitely make them angry. We just do what you want. Taurines often feel that they are the ones making all the sacrifices in a relationship, while their partner is getting all the credit. They consider themselves as selfless as possible, ready to make any sacrifices for the sake of their loved ones, but they do not always notice how much their partner is contributing as well. Stop wasting money on nonsense. People born under the sign of Taurus love to indulge in various pleasures, and they may not always consider the cost. If you criticize them for their spending, especially their hard-earned money, they will become defensive and react aggressively. While you can express your concern about their purchases, it's important to remember that it is their money and they have the right to spend it as they choose. Let's eat at a dumpling shop instead of a restaurant. Taurines place great importance on the finer things in life, and this extends to their lifestyle. Many Taurines will flatly refuse to eat at cheap eateries. They would rather cook something at home than go to a low-quality establishment. Borrow some money. Taurines may lend you money once or twice, but if you constantly ask them for it, they will become offended or stop talking to you altogether. Can you work faster? Taurines prefer to work based on their strengths and resources, rather than scattering themselves across multiple tasks. If you demand that they multitask and complete work quickly, it will drive them crazy. These people love consistency, so they move towards their goals steadily and methodically. You can't handle this. People born under this sign are highly determined and not afraid of obstacles. Therefore, if you say that they cannot do something, it will only strengthen their resolve to prove you wrong and provoke their stubborn nature. You didn't try hard enough. When Taurines have an important goal, their persistence is unwavering, enough to melt a rock. So, if you tell them that they didn't do everything they could, it will only make them angry. They will also start to feel that their efforts are not appreciated. Money is not the most important thing in life. Taurines are highly motivated by money, and material things play a significant part in their world. They see nothing wrong with wanting more money, so such phrases will only serve to anger them, as their values differ from this sentiment. Maybe we'll try something different today. Taurines prefer to adhere to the mantra of, if it's not broken, don't fix it. They stick to their daily routines and feel secure when their lives continue in the same way as yesterday. So, if you want them to step out of their comfort zone, it's best to approach the subject gently and gradually, rather than pushing them to make changes.